All right, let's go game of the week. Take it away, Courtney.
I know we've covered a lot on this game already so far, but there's a couple of points I think are worth making that we haven't commented on yet. And that being two teams that are very highly offensive attacking teams only getting one goal in the first period each and one goal in the third period, which is what took us to overtime. So to me, a 2-2 scoreline seems very small for the power that both of these teams have. But one of the biggest things for me is that the final shot counts and shots on goal were 41 shots for Newcastle and 43 for Perth Thunder. And that's, I feel, is quite substantial to that scoreline, that only 2 got through on each end. So for Charlie Smart, that means a 9.53 save percentage, and for Leo Bertain, a 9.51. So the game
That's
wasn't
nasty.
the game wasn't only incredible to watch with a 9-round shootout that I don't know that I've ever seen in my 10 years of watching hockey, but those percentages and those many shots on were phenomenal. So, and there was a comment earlier, just I think Sean said it, just the way Northstars played, and that sentiment was shared with me from Coach Kevin Noble, that he was really proud at the buy-in of the team. They put everything on the line, and when you're down players like Riley Klugerman and Wahid Daj, it takes its toll on an away trip. So overall, I think this game was worthy of game of the week, because there's more than just one thing that made it incredible to watch. There's like 5 or 6 points there that make it a really great game. So anyone out there that didn't see it, I watch the replay, even though you know the score, because there's just so much happening. Some good neutral zone play. There's good forward checking. There's great back checking. Like, the goalies put on a great show, and I love that for Charlie. When he's from Perth, lots of friends and family there. Same for Drew Robson on the Northstars, both of them from over there. And yeah, I thought it was great. So I feel like that's the vibe in the team.
Plus, you'll say quite a few players over on the Perth side as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, Courtney, what a game like that means for Charlie Smart and his confidence? Because even though he didn't get the win, the .953 save percentage is actually the highest save percentage for him in any game this season.
It's a conversation I'm going to have with him on the weekend, but 100%. When he got injured a month or so ago at Macquarie, we had Monty in net for a game to give him time to recover, and to come out and have a performance like that in Perth. As I said, friends and family there. I think he'd be riding cloud 9 for a bit. Yeah, not the win, but that percentage and that performance to face that many shots, only let 2 in, and then that final shootout goal, which I don't count. I think he'd be stoked, and I'm keen to talk to him on the weekend about it.
I must admit, I do think it's really harsh on goaltenders to give him a loss for a shootout result.
Yeah. I don't think that weekend really represented how well the Northstars played, but Perth were the better team, so they got the points.
And on that Sunday game, Sunday game, not many penalties. Like, it was either the officials have put away the whistle, or it was a very friendly game and everyone just sort of passing the puck around, which it wasn't. Both teams were going head to head, so it was good to see that the game just flowed too, with not a lot of whistles at all.
Yeah, look, six penalties, in contrast to the Northstars alone had 9 on the Saturday night, and I think Perth had 3 or 4. You spoke to Ben Bro this morning, and as he says, there's not a lot of time to connect plays and get that momentum and get lines together and get them working when you've just got constant whistles stopping and jumping from end to end. And yeah, the special teams all stepped up, and the Northstars defended, I think, 6 or 7 of their 9 penalties with no goals against them. So their special teams were going well. But on the other side, Perth really need to work on their power play line to capitalize on more of those opportunities. So I think we saw a much better game with more 5-on-5 and less in the box, less whistles, and the game certainly went a lot faster.